The primary objective of TED Fund, as introduced in 1992, is to provide supplementary funding to public tertiary institutions in Nigeria and enhance infrastructure, academic quality, and research capabilities. The fund, which is applied through a 3% education tax imposed on the accessible profit of companies registered in Nigeria, is collected by the Federal Inland Revenue Service and remitted to TED Fund for allocation to eligible tertiary institutions. In 2011, there was presidential order issuing tax waiver to some banks and private institutions based on certain categories of income. The committee believes some companies are under-remitting education tax following presidential order on waiver.
Why should the president approve a waiver for banks not to pay some tax? And this is the sector of the industry that makes so much profit on a yearly basis. So why are you preventing them?
There are certain categories of income that are exempt from tax. Some of them include short-term federal investment income from short-term federal government instruments and securities such as treasury bills and promissory notes.
The engagement by the committee is to ensure that the education tax is duly collected by the FIRS as well as putting it to judicious use.
And this is where we as a committee have arrived at with you. The bone of contention have always and mostly been that the banks seem to be relying on a purported exemption order which clearly mentioned companies' income tax exemption order of 2011. We have asked the banks to produce the education tax exemption order, and they have failed to present it.
For now, we cannot conclude, like you are saying, until they furnish the tax computation, yes, which, under professional evidence, their tax consultant, Deloitte, computed, stamped and sealed and submitted to FIRS, which form the basis of whatever assessment that they have done. Even as a data, I want to submit that it may not be final.
If there is anything that is important to any Nigerian today, is the education of our children. So if you are invited to come in and discuss on how we can advance and develop education, I think it must be taken seriously by every Nigerian.
Managing directors of some banks, tax consultants, as well as the FIRS were asked to appear before the committee. The committee also intends to run a forensic analysis of the companies that are to benefit from the waiver and those hiding under it.